After a dismal year in 2016, the Fort St. John housing market may be starting to stabilize. Fort St. John RE/MAX owner Trevor Boland says many of his higher-end brand new homes in Garrison Landing have finally started to sell.
Once you get rid of old stock, whether it be brand new homes or whatever it is that has kind of slowed down the market, that's what's going to rebalance the market.
Boland says the homes in Garrison Landing are selling for up to $70,000 less than they were last year. But he says sales aren't just picking up because of the huge discounts. Pipeline projects in the area are providing new jobs, and there is confidence work is going to pick up soon.
That's what I think the biggest thing is bigger consumer confidence right now, mixed in with people who are moving to the community.
But not everyone is confident things are turning around. Robin Spencer-Piquel was thinking about selling her home last year. Boland told her she could get about $360,000 for it, despite the tax assessment for her home being $460,000. Spencer-Piquel figures the value's only gone down since then and doesn't see any signs the market is stabilizing.
That isn't the true picture. Go up and down any of these streets and see how many for sale signs are up and how many for rent, and all these new ones that are up. Those guys, lots of them are renting them out or selling them just to get what they put into building them back out. It's a bleak picture. It's not pretty.
Being a resource-dependent town, the Fort St. John housing market is prone to fluctuations along with the oil and gas industry. Something that could provide a boost for that industry is the Pacific Northwest LNG project, which the federal government is expected to decide on within the next 2 weeks.
It'll have a large impact on it. You know what? It's more about consumer confidence upon that. So I think an announcement like that is going to make people realize that it is going to happen. It's going to give them consumer confidence. It's going to put Fort St. John as a focal point again.
Boland believes the fact that Fort St. John has diversified from oil and gas makes it much more likely to have a swift recovery than other northern resource communities.
You look around Fort St. John and see the amount of commercial building that's going on, the amount of development that's happening. It's very, very different. Fort St. John is gearing up once again to go. And you know what? When we go, we're going to be untouched.
Peter Houston, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.